All right, you guys wanted a deep dive into my kitchen to peek through all of my cabinets and my drawers, so I'm going to take you through that today. It's important to remember my house is tidy, not clean, so my cabinet fronts are very dirty and there may be crumbs in the drawers. I'm not sure. I need to clean my stovetop, so just keep those things in mind as you move through this video. I will try to link all of the organizational products in the description box for you. If you are watching this before Black Friday, a lot of those products are on sale for Black Friday, so definitely get those in your cart, get those purchased before the sales are over. One other note, you'll notice most of my cabinets have a bunch of empty space. I've got a lot of hate online for this, but we built the cabinets for an architectural features because we have tall ceilings. We wanted the cabinets to go up with the ceilings. If we had done shorter cabinets, it would have brought the ceilings down. And remember, just because you have the space doesn't mean you need to fill it. And then let's just go ahead and dive right in. I'll just move around the kitchen, working left to right. So to start, this cabinet is where I used to store Xander's bottles. He doesn't take bottles anymore, so I've got a cooler where I will pack like his sippy cup with milk if we're going anywhere, and that's basically all that's in that cabinet. Next is our glasses cabinet. Now the kids typically use the plastic cups. I think you guys have probably seen it. It's like a little Lazy Susan carousel kind of thing in the pantry on the counter. So we don't use a ton of glasses out of here. I like to use the reusable water bottles. There's also our communion glasses if we miss church that week or something and do communion at home. And then there's some dessert cups, but that's about it for this cabinet. Next, moving down below on the counters, we've got, or underneath the counters, we've got the two drawers, and this is where we store our electronics cords and chargers. Portable chargers, our charging station, that's all stored in these drawers. And then we have our cord organizer. Like I said, it will be linked below. So if you want some of those, they're really handy to have. Next, moving on to the fridge. I don't put anything in the cabinets above the fridge, but here is the fridge itself. It looks a little different this week because there is some stuff for Thanksgiving in here already, but it's really simple organization. We have an egg holder thing. We have a couple Lazy Susans where we store our condiments. And then I have these pull-out acrylic drawers. There's 2 levels of them. I only have one in here right now, but that's where I store like produce and things. And then it's very unconventional, but I use these drawer organizers to kind of separate out my meat and cheese containers. So like the hot dogs and stuff are in one of the drawer organizers, and then the cheese is in a different one. I actually really enjoy using that to organize my crisper drawers or whatever you want to call them. But that's basically it. My leftovers are, of course, stored with my glass containers, which I think because they're uniform, they just make your fridge look nicer, even though it's just leftovers in the container. Anytime like I bring leftovers home from a restaurant, I stick it right in the glass container. I really like them. They just make the fridge look so much nicer. Moving on to the snack drawer of my fridge. I know not every fridge has one of these. You guys might recognize it as my salad bar drawer. It's empty right now in preparation for Thanksgiving. One of my rules for Thanksgiving, if you watched my Thanksgiving video, you know this, is we always leave space in our fridge for our food that we're prepping. So we don't have to try and Jenga everything in there. So that's why this drawer is empty this week, but it typically houses my salad bar fixings. Next, we have the freezer. I use a combination of organizers in here. I use my Bino bins. I use these snap and lock containers. Like I said, everything will be linked in the description box so you can grab everything. But I like to be able to see what's in here, and it works really good if you have those clear snap and lock containers to do so. The freezer is quite a bit fuller than it normally is, but it's still very organized. There's not much to say here. This is what it is, and this is what I use to organize it. Now we have the snack pantry. Luke and I's snacks are supposed to be on the top shelf. Right now it's just kids overflow. And then this is the kids snack drawer shelf thing. The one below that is Xander's. He basically only ever has like pureed foods or like the pouch foods that he likes. That's basically it. It's pretty empty. My husband does have like some grilling stuff in the cabinet above the pantry snacks. And then this cabinet above the oven really could be empty, but I will use it to store like party entertaining serveware type stuff. And then, if friends or family want to borrow some stuff like I've got it there for them. It's not stuff I need. It's just stuff I like to have. I have the space for it. I'm able to maintain it, and I use it at party time. So that's why I've got it. But again, this cabinet could be empty too, and no one would really care too much about it. And then as you see in this cabinet here, this is just our plates and our pasta bowls. I use these drying racks to store my plates vertical. I really like to store my plates like this. Again, it will be linked in the description box down below. It'll say like kitchen and pantry, and that'll be like all of my organizers and stuff that I use in the kitchen. And then the cabinet to the side just has our bowls, and then there's a colander in there and our pizza organizer thing. And that's basically it. Moving on to the drawers below. In the bottom drawer is our mixing bowls. In the middle drawer is our glass storage containers. And then in the top is our like Ziploc bags, foil, parchment paper, that kind of thing. Again, the drawer is fairly empty, really, but that's where we store those things. And then this cabinet to the side has our hand vac that we use to just like vacuum up crumbs throughout the day. And then my gloves that I use when I'm cooking. Under the stove, we have our pots and pans, our baking sheets, and then like the miscellaneous things like the wire racks and the splatter guards. Nothing too fancy here. I use these pots and pans so I can just nest all the pans together, and it just makes storing them a lot easier. This video seems so weird and boring to me, so if you're finding it helpful, please let me know in the comments if you want me to keep going. Next up is my spice drawer. I keep like the miscellaneous or extra spices on like the second row, and then the top row is the spice bottles. They come with a rack too. Since mine are in a drawer, not a cabinet, I don't use the rack, but I will show you here what it looks like in my mom's cabinet because she has the same thing. Moving on to the drawers, I have at the bottom 3 baking dishes. This is all the baking dishes we have. And then our cooking utensils. And then at the top is our cutting boards and our knife block. I forgot to show the cabinet above that area, but we have melamine plates, which we use for the kids instead of the ceramic ones. And then my cheese grater, and that's basically all that's up there. Okay, moving on to the island, we have our paper towels and our napkins in this drawer. Then we have our trash bin and our recycle bin, and then at the top is our junk drawer. Now moving on to under the sink, that's just where we store some sponges and dishwasher detergent, some miscellaneous cleaning products, and our trash bags, a drying rack, and that's basically it. Moving to the other side of the dishwasher, we have our eating utensils. And then we have our towels and cloth napkins. And then the bottom is just stuff that Xander uses, like little plates and sippy cups. And then finally, I'll just show you inside the pantry. This is where we keep like the food, like ingredient foods. Like I said, all the organizers and everything will be linked either under kitchen and pantry or under organizational systems. So I'll try to put all the lists down below in the description box for you. But everything is on my Amazon store. I hope this sneak peek into my kitchen was helpful for you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you did find this video helpful, please comment, like, share, and I will see you guys on Tuesday.